I don't know what that dream is that you have. I don't care how disappointing it might have been as you've been working toward that dream. That dream that you're holding in your mind, that it's possible. That some of you already know that it's hard. It's not easy. It's hard changing your life. That in the process of working on your dreams, you are going to incur a lot of disappointment, a lot of failure, a lot of pain. There are moments when you're going to doubt yourself and say, God, why is this happening to me? I'm just trying to take care of my children and my mother. I'm not trying to steal or rob from anybody. Why did this have to happen to me? For those of you that have experienced some hardships, don't give up on your dream. Their rough times are going to come, but they have not come to stay. They have come to pass.
Greatness is not this wonderful, esoteric, elusive, God-like feature that only the special among us will ever taste. You know, it's something that truly exists in all of us.
It's very important for you to believe that you are the one. Most people, they raise a family, they earn a living, and then they die. They stop growing, they stop working on themselves, they stop stretching, they stop pushing themselves. That a lot of people like to complain, but they don't want to do anything about their situation. And most people don't work on their dreams. Why? One is because of fear. The fear of failure. What if things don't work out? And the fear of success. What if they do and I can't handle it? These are not risk takers.
You spend so much time with other people. You spend so much time trying to get people to like you. You know other people more than you know yourself. You studied them. You know about them. You want to hang out like them. You want to be just like them. And you know what? You've invested so much time in them, you don't know who you are. I challenge you to spend time by yourself.
It's necessary that you get the losers out of your life if you want to live your dream. But people who are running toward their dreams, life has a special kind of meaning.
When you become the right person, what you do is you start separating yourself from other people. You begin to have a certain uniqueness. As long as you're following other people, as long as you're being a copycat, you will never ever be the best copycat in the world, but you will be the best you could be. I'm challenging you to define your value.
That everybody won't see it, that everybody won't join you, that everybody won't have the vision. It's necessary to know that you are an uncommon breed. It's necessary that you align yourself with people and attract people into your business who are hungry, people who are unstoppable and unreasonable, people who are refusing to leave life just as it is and who want more. The people that are living their dream of finding winners to attach themselves to. The people that are living their dreams are the people that know that if it's going to happen, it's up to them.
If you want to be more successful, if you want to have and do stuff you ain't never done before, number two, I'm asking you to invest in you. To invest in you.
Someone's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. That you don't have to go through life being a victim. And even though you face disappointments, you have to know within yourself that I can do this. Even if no one else sees it for me, I must see it for myself.
This is what I believe, and I'm willing to die for it, period.
No matter how bad it is or how bad it gets, I'm going to make it.
I want to represent an idea. I want to represent possibilities.
And some of you right now, you want to be, you know what I'm saying, you want to go to the next level. I want to counsel, you know, I want to be an engineer, I want to be a doctor. Listen to me, you can't get to that level. You can't get to the level economically where you want to be until you start investing in your mind. You're not reading books. I'm challenging y'all to go to conferences. I dare you to invest time. I dare you to be alone. I dare you to spend an hour getting to know yourself. When you become who you are, when you become the person that you were created to be, designed to be who you were designed to be, when you become an individual, what you do is you take yourself and you start separating yourself from other people. I challenge you to get to a place where people don't like you, it don't even bother you no more. Why? Because you're not concerned with trying to make them happy, because you're trying to blow up. You're trying to get to the next level. I need you to invest in your mind. Invest in your mind. If you still talk about your dream, if you still talk about your goal, but you have not done anything, just take the first step.
That you can make your parents proud, you can make your school proud, you can touch millions of people's lives, and the world will never be the same again because you came this way. Don't let nobody steal your dream. After we face a rejection and a no, or we have a meeting and no one shows up, or somebody say, you can count on me, and they don't come through. What if we have that kind of attitude? The car's repossessed. Nobody believes in you. You've lost again and again and again. The lights are cut off, but you're still looking at your dream, reviewing it every day, and say to yourself, it's not over until I win. You can live your dream.
Everything's always about the dream. Always about the dream. I was 20 years old. I'd already done 6 years in corporate America. And a guy stopped me in the locker room and asked me, do I know anyone who'd like to make an extra $50, $100 a month? He didn't talk about getting rich. He didn't talk about getting wealthy. He didn't even talk about freedom. So you don't have to oversell this thing. You know, the average person would love to make an extra $300 to $500 a month. So we talk about putting millions of people in carry bars. Now we're talking about 20, 30, 40 million people in carry bars. We're not talking about everybody become a multi-billionaire. You can, if you want to pay that price. I hear people all the time say, I want to be a billionaire. Well, okay, no problem. I want to be a multi-millionaire. Well, you can, okay, but it's going to require you cutting off the television. It's going to require you missing some football games, some basketball games. It's going to require some sacrifice on the part that only you know if you're willing to make. So I like keeping it simple. That guy asked me, do I know anybody like to make an extra $50, $100 a month? I said, yes, me. I didn't know what he was talking about, and I got excited. I got a little bit excited. I got a twinge of hope. That I was 6 years in corporate America. I mean, I'm 20 years old, had my own home, 4 cars in the driveway, pool in the backyard. My wife was a flight attendant, so I could fly anywhere in the world pretty much for free or for peanuts. Okay, I had all the cars I wanted to drive, didn't buy insurance, didn't put gas in them. The company fed me 5, 6 nights a week. I'm living on a company expense report. I mean, I live a lifestyle people dream about. I wore my shirt and tie to work, my briefcase. I look good, status good, but as far as I was concerned, I was still broke. Not broke compared to my next door neighbor. Not broke compared to the guys in my neighborhood. Just broke compared to people who had some real money. That makes sense? Just broke, like one of my nephews one day asked me, Uncle Tyrone, people in the family say you're rich. I said, well, compared to you, I'm rich. Because you don't have any money. But compared to Oprah, Uncle Tyrone broke. Okay, so it's a relative term. Money is relative. And money is not to do all to say all. Okay, because when you have some serious health issues going on that money can't solve, you realize how important, unimportant money is. But I tell you what, I got started. And I'll never forget that first meeting I was sitting there, Mr. Williams, Miss Abram. I'll never forget it. I'm sitting at first meeting, about 200 people in that room, maybe 180, 200 people. And that guy was talking about homes and cars. He was talking about all these material things you could have. And I'm sitting saying, man, I got 4 cars in the driveway now. I got 2 Lincolns in the driveway, a Ford Mustang and a Grand Marquis, 2 company cars and 2 I own. I was just sitting there, didn't mean anything to me. But all of a sudden he started talking about something that meant something. He said, have you ever thought about being free? Now, as far as I was concerned, I thought I was free. I mean, he talking about the height of ignorance. I thought I was free. He said, ever thought, no, I mean really free. I said, man, I'm free right now. He said, I know that some of you sitting there thinking you're free. He said, if you think you're free, don't show up on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and by Thursday, you'll be free. And when he said that, it hit me. I was not free. He said, freedom is when you throw away the alarm clock and you sleep to the crack of noon. Freedom is when you wake up in the morning and do what you want to do with your life. Freedom is when you go to that golf course on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday and play golf when everybody else is at the office. Freedom is when you go fishing on Tuesday, Wednesday. Freedom is when you stroll in the movies with your kid on a Wednesday afternoon and there's nobody in the movie theater but you and your child because everybody else is at work. Freedom is when all the fathers at work and you're the only father at the Little League baseball game with your kid or your grandkids. Man, he started painting that picture for freedom, guys. And I never forget, I sit up in my chair. I said, wait a minute, what's this freedom thing you're talking about? Okay. And it blew my mind. He asked a simple question. What's retirement age? Everybody started yelling out numbers. 65, 75. Said, see how we've been conditioned? Retirement doesn't have anything to do with age. Retirement has everything in the world to do with money. This couple speaking from the stage were 32 years old. He and his wife were both retired. 2 brand new Cadillacs in their driveway, owned their brand new home. And they were both retired at 32 years old. I said, oh my God, I got to get this freedom thing. Okay. And I didn't know. I didn't know how long it was going to take me to get free. Some of you right now today, you don't know how long it's going to take you to get free. You want to be free right now, you can taste it. I see Dante Taylor, he can taste it, man. He can taste it. I can hear it in his voice. He can take that people want, he can taste this freedom thing. They want it, but you're willing to pay the price to get it. When I saw it, I was willing to pay the price. Man, before then, I knew every television program that came out. I was a walking TV guide. You could call me and say, what time did this show come on, Tyrone? I didn't have to put out the news, but I could tell you what time it came out. I was a walking TV guide, okay? I spent the weekend watching football like everybody else, but when I saw freedom, when I saw that freedom thing, when I was sold that dream of freedom, man, I shut it all down. I said, I'm going after freedom. And at 32 years old, I was able to, my wife and she was able to walk away from a job she'd been on for 8 years as a flight attendant for U.S. Air. And she walked, yes, we gave up the flying privileges. Yes, we gave the benefits. Yes, we gave up the stock options, gave it all up. Okay, why? So I had a kid and he didn't even know his mama. He'd come home and she'd go to reach for him and he'd run because she's flying and she didn't know him and he didn't know her. Okay, it was breaking her heart. I said, quit. And she walked away at 32 years old. My son don't even remember. He's 32 right now. He don't ever remember his mother having a job. It took me 8 more years. I didn't retire till I was 40 years old. I'm telling you, I'd do it all over again. It took me 20 to walk into a job you've had for 10 years. 18 years in corporate America and say, I'm out and never look back. That was July 14th. July 14th. That's tomorrow. That'll be 22 years. Freedom, what it's all about.
So is it all about freedom for you? What exactly is it about for you? You know, we play these videos about dreaming big and really helping you to hone in on your inner self, your inner thoughts. You know, because we all want to achieve something, but where does it come from? Where does it start? I mean, when we see the thing coming to fruition, Is that where it started? No, it starts in your heart. It starts in your mind. It starts with your thoughts. It starts with your dreams. It starts with your desire, your determination to be free. And I submit to you, if you don't have a desire to be free, that's why you're where you are right now. If you don't have a big dream, that's exactly why you are where you are right now. And basically what we're talking about is nothing more than, that dream. Because let me show you something. Big dreams, big goals, and massive action will bring forth massive results. And Mr. Best talked about, are you willing to sacrifice? Are you willing to pay the price? Because let me tell you, when you have a big dream, big goal, when you have grand aspirations, when you are running after freedom, oh, trust me, there's a whole host of things that is pitted against you to help to ensure that you don't obtain and achieve that dream, achieve those goals. It doesn't matter whether it's friends or relatives or pessimists, or if it's guilt in your heart or fear, society, the economics, whatever it is, your dreams will fuel your race and run to freedom and obtaining your goals. So think about it. 50% of people will run out of money before they run out of time. And they've already done it. You've heard the phrase, there's a whole lot more month left after the money. You got to flip that around and get to the place where your money outlasts the days on the calendar. Think about it. What if you were held accountable for every single minute of every single hour of every single day of every single week of every single month? What if you held yourself accountable to make sure it's done? What if you decided to say, if it is to be, it's up to me, and actually did it, actually took action to make it happen? But who do we believe? I mean, we've been in the education system for 21 years plus. I mean, we've listened to folks that have influenced our lives. But check it out. Strange times are these in which we live, when old and young are taught falsehoods in school. And the very person that dares to tell you the truth is called a lunatic and a fool. Oh, you crazy. Have people told you that because you attempted to show them the truth about their economy in their own home? The truth about what real money is? The truth about your race, your run to freedom? Well, look, it doesn't matter what anyone else says. You've got to believe your own opinion. You've got to take advice from yourself and your mentors, of course. And who are those going to be? Those people that you read from, those people that you surround yourself with, what you're listening to, what you are taking action concerning. You've got to establish your belief. And the one thing that you might want to settle right now is networking is the key to your wealth. Don't believe it? Read the Dream Chaser Manifesto. Don't believe it? Read the Business of the 21st Century. You don't believe it? Read The Power of Five. Read. Look, when you begin to read, you are committed to personally developing yourself and making sure that you retrain your brain. You put the right updated software in your brain so that you can accomplish everything that you set out to do. And the common denominator foundation is freedom. Mr. Best said in one video, I'd rather have a dream that never comes true than to have no dream at all. You better start dreaming. Well, no. I apologize. You don't have to do anything. But as for me and my house, we are dreaming big. We are running to freedom. We're not even going to stop when we reach the top because there's others that need this freedom. That's why we come together and help you to grasp the concept of everything you have your hands on. And this talk is about the Unilevel compensation plan. If you're not a Karatbars affiliate, go ahead and type in the chat bar, me. I just want to make sure everyone that's on this stream is an affiliate, because this pertains to affiliates. And if you are not an affiliate, no worries. Let's get you started. Let's get you started on your road to freedom, on your road to all the finances that you've ever dreamed about. And then let's help some other people to make it happen. All right. Edith Smith, you are an affiliate. Come on now. Y'all better listen. Are you listening with both your ears? Yes, you are. Come on now. I said, if you're not an affiliate, type me. But that's okay. I'm glad that you can hear me clearly, because this is as serious as you breathing. And once you get it started, you won't have to be attentive to it as much as you were when you got it launched. So what is the Unilevel system? Unilevel system is a way to earn monthly income, and I may add monthly passive residual income. You just need to set it up. You need to turn it on by simply sharing a simple plan with as many people as you can. Add affiliates to this system, just like you were added, by simply sponsoring them. How do you sponsor them? You connect with them, you invite them, you pique their interest, you point them to the information, and then as they get connected, everyone you sponsor is connected directly to you in your Unilevel system. And every connection grows the size of the team. So the person with the biggest team, Mr. Ty Best always says, is the person that's going to make the most money. There's a step after that, though. When money moves through the system, everybody gets paid and money moves to you. So first things first, you must register and set up your account properly. That means you've got to upload your KYC documents. The KYC document is essentially a picture of your ID, a picture of you holding your ID, that's a valid ID, and a picture of the most recently received utility bill that was mailed to the address that you registered in your account. Once you get those documents uploaded and approved, you're ready to set up your gold accumulation wallet, CaratPay e-wallet, if you will. So you register your CaratPay, get that set up, and then get all those steps done, set up your auto exchange. Save 1 gram of classic gold per month. Why is it important for you to save 1 gram of classic gold per month? Because look, if you don't save, the seed of greatness is not in you. So don't expect a harvest. Don't expect any fruit with seed and stuff. Don't expect a tree. Don't expect anything to grow, because you have not planted the seed. And you know, the person that plants the seed reaps the harvest. And when you reap a harvest, you get the benefit of the harvest. And not only that, the fruit of the harvest comes to benefit you as well. And that fruit with seed in itself will benefit every person that tastes that fruit. This is a simple system of duplication that creates wealth. But you must plant that seed. You don't plant the seed, don't expect a harvest. So first things first, set up auto exchange, start your accumulation of gold, put it on automatic, and then get as much cash gold as you want, as often as you want. As a matter of fact, it is highly advisable. This is the new money system. This is the way you're going to move money through this system. Your own system, if you will. Get cash gold and then get a multi-gold package. It doesn't matter which package you get. However, you want to get a package that's going to turn on the rest of the system. The Unilevel system is turned on just by you registering, but the rest of the system is turned on by you acquiring a business package, multi-gold package, VIP status, gold status, silver status, bronze status in the dual system. And you do that by utilizing the cash gold that you acquired. And of course, you're going to set up your CaratBit account, which is part of the cryptocurrency ecosystem. Now you're ready to begin to build the team. Don't start building a team. Don't start watering the soil. Don't start, preparing for harvest until you have done the first things first. Plant that seed. You got registered, plant the seed. Get that gold. Get that package. Complete the full setup of your account. And once you do that, you're ready to go. So look, as the team grows, your income also grows. Here's a secret that's not a secret. Someone was asked one day, what is the secret to your success? He said, there's no secret. I simply showed the plan to 1,200 people. 900 said no, and only 300 signed up. Out of those 300, only 85 did anything at all. Out of those 85, only 35 were serious. Out of those 35, 11 made me a millionaire. Don't be dismayed by the 1,200 that you shared it with that may not seem to do anything. Don't be concerned about the seed that you planted that seems not to sprout up. Some will sprout up quick, some will sprout up moderately fast, and others will sprout up slow. It doesn't matter. Plant the seed, reap the harvest. That's a universal law. It's going to happen. So it's time for you to start earning commission. Everyone moves money through the system by getting gold, packages, and other products. And when money's moving through the system, every 2 euros will create 1 point for you in the Unilevel system. So you sponsor people, they're connected to you, they follow the system, they acquire a multi-gold package, and the 2 euros will equal 1 point for you. So they acquire the multi-gold package number 7. That's say 4,000 euros. That's 2,000 points coming your way. That creates points in your Unilevel system. The Unilevel system is based on points. And then it determines within a 30-day period from the 11th of the month to the 10th of the next month, the ranking that you will achieve and the commission percentage that goes along with that ranking. So the Unilevel system is based on points. Every product, all products that move through the system will create points for you. So you want to go as high as you want to go. Again, we're running to freedom. What is freedom? The top of the chain. So you start out as a distributor, move up through the supervisor ranks, move up through the manager ranks, and then after that, you get to the director ranks. That's where you get up to 6% commission. It takes a team of people, group economics. You're not doing this by yourself. It takes a team of people to engage this system so that everybody wins. The number of points accumulated in a 30-day period determines your Unilevel rank. So when you log into your account, you can see your Unilevel system. You can see the numbers of people that are connected to you. Level 1 are the people that you personally sponsored. Level 2 are the people that those folks sponsored. Level 3 are the next generation, and so on and so forth. And remember, it doesn't matter how many people you have. What really matters more is the amount of money that moves through the system, because that is what's going to generate the points, and that is what is going to generate the cash flow in your hands. So remember, look, money movement, the movement of money generates the Unilevel payout. And the Unilevel payout is paid out on the first business day of the month. So let's take a deeper look at this. Every personal referral is a line, as you saw in the diagram earlier. So you saw in the diagram earlier that for a gold director, you need 3 lines. That's essentially 3 people. Or as it's put, first line is the first person that moves the most. Second line is the second person that moves more. and the third line or the rest of the organization is counted in that third line. All right, so look, suppose you sponsored the great Ty Best, Network Marketing Hall of Famer, along with his wife and 2 sons. I mean, we're talking about a mammoth, massive set of networkers that knows what to do, the steps to take to make it happen. Suppose you sponsored Mr. Michael Dalco. I mean, I'm talking about a very high-focused individual along with his wife, Manisha Dalco, absolutely crushing every single opportunity that has been handed to them in this system. Those are 2 lines. And of course, that third line and the rest of the group, woo, you have heavy hitters on those lines running with you to obtain freedom, to achieve their goals, to reach that big dream that they've been dreaming. Oh, they're going to run for themselves. They're going to run for their household, and then they'll duplicate. They'll show others how to do the same. That's all it is. The days are over where you do all the work. It's all about all of us doing a little so that we can reap a lot. I can plant seed all day. However, when I have others planting seed along with me, our harvest is exponentially bigger. So you create a line by simply sponsoring a person, and your lines are going to go to infinity. So everyone that is sponsored by Mr. Ty Best is part of the Ty Best line. Everyone that's sponsored by Mr. Michael Dalco is part of the Michael Dalco line. Everyone that's sponsored by Tanisha Glaspie is part of the Tanisha Glaspie line. Everyone that's sponsored by Dwayne Taylor is part of the Dwayne Taylor line. So create a line by creating a connection, by sponsoring a person, and then show them how to duplicate the system, create the lines, begin the movement of money, and just watch for the ranks. Why? Because the movement of money will create points. Points will determine your rank, and your rank will determine your income for the monthly Unilevel system. So you can track all this starting on the 11th through the 10th in your back office. Just hover over the black menu bar and go to team statistics and then click personal referrals. Once you do that, it will bring up your list of personal referrals, those people that you have personally sponsored, those lines, if you will, and then you're going to focus on points and contracts. So you'll click on points twice to sort them in descending order so that the maximum number of points will be at the top and going down. So that first line, you see it has 15,000 points. That second line has 7,600 points. That third line, or the rest of the organization that have moved money through the system, has generated points. That's what you're looking for when you're tracking the Unilevel movement of money. I'm telling you, it's exciting, and you've got 30 days to do it. So that's 30 good days to communicate with people that you personally sponsored to help them to grasp the concept and the general premise of moving money in their own economy. Oh, you don't want me to talk about what they're talking about now. Folks talking about doing business with black banks and black this and black that. I'm all for it. I'm great. That's good. However, the black bank is using the same money, or shall I say the same Federal Reserve notes. Come on, you need to do business with a gold bank. You do business with a gold bank, now you are the banker. You're the central bank. You're the institution. You're the one that's reaping the benefits and the profit of the accumulation of asset of money. You're the one that had planted the seed, and the seed is growing up into more gold and more fruit and more people. Come on now. Woo, you better get real. We're talking about the Unilevel system movement of money. It starts with you. And you find a couple of people, one line, two lines. And then as the system grows and as money moves through the system, that means money is moving to you. I mean, That's kind of what people have been doing all their lives, right? After they go through all this education and then they end up getting a job, they're basically seeking to have money move toward them. But there's a better way. Simply plant the seed, get registered, start accumulating gold, and watch the harvest. And if you want to exponentially grow that, get some other people to run with you. Get some other people to plant with you. Get some other people to connect with you. So money starts moving through the system. It starts with you. You get a multi-gold package. And then you share with your people that you personally sponsored those lines to get their multi-gold package. And then as you continue to add people to the team, they're going to duplicate what you've done. They're going to add people to their team. So they create their lines and you create lines after that. And all these lines will continue to be created and your connections to people will continue to grow. And this system, these additional people that are added to the system are added to infinity. It's never going to stop. Why? Because you are not going to stop, even when you reach the top. The people that you invite, the people that are running toward freedom for themselves, the people that are running after their dreams, their goals, the people that have that desire, that determination, I mean, that purposeful life, they're not going to stop because they know that they have found a better way that's going to create and generate monthly residual income from the generation of movement of money. So add as many people, as many lines as you possibly can, as quickly as you can. And do it unapologetically. And do it undiscriminately. Invite everyone that you see 98.6 and breathing. What does that mean? Well, the temperature of the human body is 98.6, normal temperature. I mean, if you're in the Arizona desert or somewhere on the East Coast where it's really hot, I mean, you might be a little bit over that, but look, as long as they're living and breathing, they can think. And you can assist in helping them to retrain their brain. So add as many lines as you want. And remember, this goes to infinity. So you added the first line. All these people on this first line are part of that first line. You add the second person, that's another line. All these people are part of that second line. You add the third line, the third person. All these people are part of that next line, and on and on and on. So all the lines or people that you add are part of that one line. Now here's a bonus for you. This Unilevel system works simultaneously with the dual team system. And then all the people that you have added, they are absolutely automatically added to a left team and a right team, which is called the dual team system. I mean, that's a whole nother bonus. Look, it's like you're in business for yourself, but you're not working for yourself. The system even helps you in that area. So you have a dual team system that's working simultaneously that pays weekly only when you have turned on the system. That's why we say, first things first, get your multi-gold package. It doesn't matter which package you get. Any package will turn on the dual system, but you got to turn it on. And once you turn it on, not only will you reap the benefits, you reap the harvest from the Unilevel system, which pays monthly, you will reap the harvest from the dual team system, which pays weekly. So, you know, you've heard Miss Tanisha Glaspie boasting about getting paid 5 times a month, 10 times a month. Well, that's what she means. The dual team system pays every week, every Friday, sometimes on Thursday, sometimes on Wednesday. And the dual system pays the first business day of every month. Sometimes the second, depending upon when it happens, or sometimes before the month comes. But the bottom line is Carrot Bars has created a system that pays consistently and that has paid since they started. Ironclad is what it is. So look, let's get you started. Start to share with everyone everywhere. Grow and expand your contact list. Look, if you don't make a list of 100 people, you're not even ready. You might want to read another book, how to win friends and influence people. You might need to connect with a mentor, connect with your sponsor, your upline senior partner. You might need to plug into the power call. You might need to plug into the presentation and the training just so you can figure out, how can I create a list? Look, if you don't have a list of 100 people written down, you are not ready to plant a seed. And if you have not planted a seed, you're not going to get a harvest. And if you don't save, the seed of greatness is not in you. If you don't create a list, come on now. It's so simple. It's so easy. Look at this. Think about it for a minute. You can create a list from your telephone. You can create a list from, your emails, your messages, from Facebook, from any social media platform, from live events that you used to go to. Create a list, write it down. Make that your number one priority until you get it done. Get a blank sheet of paper or one of the list forms from Wealth Builders Worldwide tools, and fill that list with 100 names. Get 100 people on that list and begin the work. What is the work? Make the connection. Call them, text them, email them, Facebook them, inbox them, meet them for coffee, social distancing even. Do whatever it takes so that you can move money towards you weekly and monthly on your own personalized Karatbars MasterCard, and you can move gold towards you. Remember I said you plant a seed, start saving gold, accumulate gold. You're going to reap a harvest? Yeah. Get your harvest of gold. Get your harvest of cash flow in this Unilevel system. And of course, the dual system will take care of itself. Oh my goodness. Yes, it will. You get excited when you get the results. You should be excited when you plant the seed. Woo! Well, I almost started shouting, Mr. Dalco. Let's go, folks. Hey, let's recap. I want to make sure that you got what I said. Set up your account properly. Upload and get your KYC documents approved. Acquire and accumulate your cash gold. Get your multi-gold package and set up your auto exchange. Then make a list of at least 100 names. I remember Let's Go Weekend 1. Dan Big Boomer Giralmo, rest his soul, Lord, was there, and he said, who has a list? I mean, everybody had a list in their mind, a list in their phone, but a couple of people had a list of 100 names written down on paper. They brought it up to the stage, he examined it, and guess what? Boom, instant cash. Show me a list, I'll show you instant cash. Invite everyone that you come in contact with to watch a video. And what's the video they're going to watch? If nothing else, send them to www.therealmoney.info. And when you're professional about this thing, you are going to send them to your own domain name, your own website that has a capture page connected to it that you can, by the way, get from Wealth Builders Worldwide just by going to mywbw.net. Little commercial for the cause here. A word from our sponsor. Folks, you can make this happen. You can do this. And once they look at that video, set up an appointment to follow up with them. I mean, come on, you are running a business. You want return customers. You want a growing number of clients. You want business partners. You want people that's going to get connected with this group economics brigade, the gladiator brigade, if you will. You want people to get connected with you, your team. You want to introduce new millionaires to other millionaires. You want millionaires to pop out from the seed that you planted. That's what we're doing, ladies and gentlemen. You've always wanted to be wealthy. You've always wanted to have a lot of money. You've always wanted to have cash flow. You've always wanted to take care of your family, your community, your mom and them, your daddy and them, your brothers and them, everybody and them, Pookie and them, Ray and them. You wanted to do it. That's the big dream. So let's get your dream fulfilled. Follow up with them, connect them with your sponsor, your upline senior partner, do a 3-way call, and listen to how your sponsor encourages and helps to guide that person, that prospect, that new affiliate to get them started. And then teach them how to plug in and duplicate. So there are several ways a person can get connected, get the support they need, and plug in. I mean, we have presentations twice a day, sometimes 3 and 4 times a day. Affiliates are popping out of the woodworks. I mean, excuse me. Everyone has a studio. Everyone has a camera. Everyone is running a video. And that's beautiful. But you better learn something first. You better connect to the platform. You better connect to the culture. You might want to connect to the training. You definitely want to connect to the mentors. Plug in and stay connected. Plug into that source of power. Plug into that source of harvest. Plug it in. I mean, what you see one person do that becomes successful, you want to duplicate it. When you do, that is going to bring forth your harvest. So look, as the great Mrs. Valerie Best says, STM. We want to welcome you to the team, but remember, set up your account properly, upload KYC, get cash gold, get your package in an STM. Save a lot of gold. This is professional style now. Tell a lot of people you will make a lot of money. Your Unilevel system will get turned on, and so will you. Ooh. Money is moving to Care Bars. It's time for you to come move with it. Let's move.
Players, put your pinky rings up to the moon. Girls, what y'all trying to do? 24 karat magic in the air. Head to toe so clear. Look out. Pop out too hot. Call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot. Say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot. And my band about that money. Break it down. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh!
Stop. If you don't know these people that's pictured here, if you don't have a picture with Mr. Best, Mr. Dalco, Mr. Williams, Mr. Taylor, Mrs. Jones, Mr. and Mrs. Brown, Mr. Taylor, Mr. Berger, Mr. Taylor, Mr. and Mrs. Gordon, Miss Glaspie, Mr. Murray, Mr. McKay, Mrs. Hollins, Mr. Muhammad, Mr. Atum, Mr. Sonia, you're already behind. You got to make the connection. You got to plug in. You got to get with your people. Or as Mrs. Phyllis Jones says, the wealthy side of your family. Connect with a mentor. Connect with these platforms. Connect with the culture. Let's build your Unilevel system so that next month we can hear your name because you have advanced in rate. So look, I want to stop this screen share real quick. I'm going to stop the live feed on the WBW group in Facebook. And I'm going to ask everyone that's on Facebook, come on over to goldrocks.info because let me tell you, we have a special treat. The phenomenal, the great Mr. Ty Best will be showing you a presentation right after this training.